Hey, this is Yolanda from Antoinette's Urban Chic. Wanted to come to you to give you 10 ideas about buying gifts during this holiday season that can be gifted from a resale shop. All right. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. And also, if you have people that you don't really know what size they are, somebody, in the family, and you want to get them something, a little something for the holiday, something that won't break the bank, right? But you're not quite sure about their size either. This is perfect for that occasion as well. So these are things that you can buy from a resale shop. So number one, look, and I have them all wrapped, is gloves. Gloves. These are all things that are wrapped to go on our that are already on our website. But you can buy a pair of gloves. Normally gloves are one sizers, but they do come in a small, medium, large. So you can always add some gloves to a as a gift for someone. Makes a great gift. If you're in a place where it gets cold, like it is here in Michigan. It's actually mild here today, but we know that there's some snow coming. So with that being said, to give somebody a pair of really nice, these are leather with the animal print. And then these are black with little houndstooth at the top. So a little designer look kind of glove, but that is number one. You can do some gloves. All right. Next, if you have someone who is like an avid reader, they carry a lot of bags. They love tote bags. A tote bag is a great gift for someone that won't break the bank, but it's something that you can buy from a resale shop. You just go in, find one that is in great condition on the outside. Look inside to make sure there's no tears or rips, that the zippers are working. I always like a tote bag that has a zipper. But if you have somebody who is, they're carrying a laptop, they're carrying notebooks, they're carrying other things that they keep, and or books, and they want to, and you always see them with a tote bag, you get them more of what they already like, right? And so if you can find something in leather or a really good vegan leather, it's a great option from a resale shop in a tote bag. So number one was gloves. Number two, a tote bag. Let's go to number three. Number three, you can always just buy a wallet. You can just always buy a wallet. I like the wallets that have the complete zipper on all the way around, where they can open it up and it'll expand real nice. This one in particular is like a wristlet, so it also has the little wrist band that they can actually wear it on their wrist, or they can just throw it down into maybe like a tote bag. So a wallet is a great gift idea, something that you can find from a resale shop. Same thing, you go in, you look at it on the outside, open it up on the inside, make sure that all the compartments are where they're supposed to be. It's not ripped, it's not torn, it's not stained. It makes a great gift for the holiday, and people really appreciate it, because oftentimes I know if you're a person like me who doesn't like to change their bag a lot, but likes to keep their essentials that they can just switch to a new bag, it always works, right? So gloves, tote bag, and or a wallet. So that's number three. All right, let's talk about, because this is the holiday season, and again, something that won't break the bank, but it's something that'll be useful for them, and they'll be able, you don't necessarily have to know somebody's size in order to do it. All right, so this is next up. This is just a little evening bag. I don't know if you can see, because I have all of my things wrapped up there. As soon as we get them in, we process them, make sure they're clean, and we put them in these, and we get them all labeled for inventory. So I apologize, but this is just a little evening bag. It's got a beautiful little stone bow at the top, gold clutch. It does have a cross body chain inside. And then I would pair something like this. Somebody always needs an evening bag, right? Some people have them in their closets. But always around this time, it's like, okay, I'm going to holiday parties, I'm going to birthday parties. As we're going into January and February, there are going to be a lot of Valentine's Day, love gifts. I mean, that kind of thing. That people are going on vacations and things of that nature where they may have to dress up. So a formal bag or evening bag is a great way to do it. Now, what I did was I also paired this, because this is a metallic gold. I just paired it with a pair of metallic gold earrings. It's a perfect set, y'all. It's a perfect set. So for, again, won't break the bank. You may be able to find a pair of earrings to go with it. That's just like a little added throw in. But the evening bag just by itself is a great gift on its own. Won't break the bank, and it's something that'll be useful and helpful for the person that you're purchasing for. All right. So, gloves, tote bag, wallet, evening bag. All right. So those are at least 4 things that you can use to give a gift that you can buy from a resale shop. All right. So next up, a hat and glove set. Hat and glove set. Oftentimes you can find really nice sets. And this one branded with the tag still on it, right? Really nice hat and glove sets. This one is particularly a man's set, but this is something that you could give as a gift, and something that you could definitely find at a resale shop. And so hat and glove set, or, so that's number 5, right? Number 5. And so moving things around. How about just a beautiful, beautiful scarf? You know that people are going to wear them. You know they need them. It's winter, right? And so this is just a beautiful, and I always like to get the wide ones for the ladies, only because if they're not really a scarf kind of person, just to put it around their neck, they can always, because like I said, this is holiday time, they can always, because it's so wide, let me make sure I got it flipped. Great. They can always use it as a wrap. And this is something they can use during the winter or during the summer. It's not really, really heavy. So it has kind of like that pashmina look, but I like something wide so that if somebody needs to go someplace formal and they don't necessarily want to wear a coat inside, but maybe a little chilly inside, they can always wrap themselves. I try to get it again where it's nice and wide so they can use it for that, or they can also makes for a beautiful scarf to go under a coat, right? So a scarf. So let's go back over them again. What do we have first? The first one was, I'm looking down, is gloves. The second one was a tote bag. The third one was a wallet. Yes. Third one was a wallet. I'm just looking down because I got them in order. The fourth one was an evening bag. The fifth one was a hat and glove set. And I mean, this is also something that you could, if you knit, if you crochet. My mother is a big knitter and crocheter. She's got a ton of hats and scarves behind me. Look, I should let you guys see a little bit there. I'm in the warehouse right now. So that's some of her items right there. So if you need a custom hat or scarf, just inbox me or call me at 248-579-7515. We got them here. All right. So number 5 is a hat and scarf set. Number 6 is a beautiful wide scarf. And these, like, again, these are beautiful pieces that you can easily find in a resale shop. And oftentimes new with the tags, oftentimes in like really brand new condition. Just make sure that you look everything over and before you buy it. And then that way you can give it as a gift and not be like, I couldn't get them anything new. No. And especially if you have somebody who is a avid reseller, you could just simply buy them a gift card to the resale shop. We offer those as well. All right. So again, let's go back over it. So we're on number 6. We're on number 7 now, right? So we have gloves. We have a tote bag. We have a wallet. We have an evening bag with, and I matched up some earrings with that. We have a hat and scarf set. Number 6 was a scarf, right? All right. So number 7, let's get into a little bit of something custom, right? You can simply make something from the resale shop. All right. And so this is a man's tie that we simply bought a brooch and we folded it. It is glued down and we put a necklace on it. So we call these our necklace ties. So if you have those little fashionistas that like something unusual, you can always do something like this. All from the resale shop, necklace from the resale shop, brooch from the resale shop, tie from the resale shop, and make them something custom that is one of a kind. And so again, something that will not break the bank, right? Super cute. That is number 7, something custom, right? Number 8, and this isn't necessarily from the resale shop, but it is something that we carry custom. And it's our brand. So this is a manifest shirt. It is a t-shirt and a water bottle. And simply, we just customize the box. So it has the manifest on it. And then we have what size it is, right? You could do a custom box or you could order one of ours, right? Because we have a variety of sets. But you could do a custom box where you just did maybe like a signature on a water bottle. And then the t-shirt is definitely something that you could pick up. So if you have somebody who really likes, let's say vintage items, you could find a vintage t-shirt, maybe an old, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking the motorcycle, or a band, a motorcycle group or a band that your person really likes. You could put that in a box, tie a bow on it. People are really, really into vintage tees. And then you could always add some additional pieces to it, whether it's a male or a female. Again, we added a water bottle to ours that was, fairly inexpensive, but we customized it so that, so if you're Cricut handy, you can always do something with a Cricut, put something on there, put their name on there to make it really a customized gift. Harley Davidson, I remembered. Harley Davidson t-shirts, those always go over well, especially if you have motorcycle enthusiasts, a car t-shirt if you have a car enthusiast, a band t-shirt, graphic tee if you have a band enthusiast, like one of their favorite bands kind of things. Where I'm here in Michigan, so people are wearing Lions gear all over the place. They're pulling it from way back, and that's a great gift. And so if your person is a sport enthusiast and you can find in the resale shop something that's sports related, you can pair it up with some things, maybe, like a mug that has your their favorite team on it, and a t-shirt that has their favorite team on it. You put those two things together and you make for a really custom gift, right? Straight from the resale shop. So that's number 8. All right. So I got 2 more. Number 9, jewelry. Jewelry always works because there's really not a size for it. So if you have someone who likes, very dainty jewelry, and it might be a little, like this is a themed piece, it says faith. So if somebody likes very dainty jewelry, you can find them something very dainty. But you can also really, I'm a statement jewelry kind of person. So you can find them something that is really, really statement driven, wrap it really beautifully, and that's the gift. Jewelry is probably one of the easiest things to buy resale. And then also, in addition to the jewelry, sometimes you can get, so with this particular piece, I found a ring that matched really well. Came in at different times, but that's a two-piece set. So something I get, again, fairly inexpensive, but looks great, makes for a great gift. And I'm adding this to number 9 as well. This is a vintage, look at the stones and everything on that, but it's a mirror. So if you have that little fashionista, there we are in double time. If you have that fashionista that loves just like little custom, little one-of-a-kind things, these are beautiful pieces that you can find at a resale shop. Also, I'm going to add one more thing to number 9 is vintage perfume bottles. Vintage perfume bottles. So if you find perfume bottles, you can match that with something like this in a mirror so they can put on top of their dresser, their nightstand, something to beautify a bathroom. Those are all great, great gifts for that you can get at for great gifts that you can give. Let me clear my throat. As great gift items, but directly from the resale shop. And they're beautiful, they're custom, a lot of the pieces are one of a kind. All right. Last but not least, this is number 10. And this is something that we did. We have a variety of jewelry. So if you have a jewelry enthusiast and they like to wear a variety of things, then what we did was we filled this jar. And this is just a regular, I think this was a pickle jar. I found on Marketplace a gentleman who had a lot of jars. I think there were 30 in total. And he was like, they're good jars. They had great lids. He said they're all clean. All you have to do is basically come get them. I think they were like $8. I paid $8 for 30 of these little jars, right? And so what we did is, because we had a lot of vintage jewelry left over from our brick and mortar that we closed, and I'm like, there are great ways we can put this together. So we made these mini jars. Now we put our card on them, but you could put a beautiful card on it that has something very, very sentimental. You know, I wanted you to have this jar of treasure because you're such a treasure to me. I should have went into gift card writing. I should actually do that. I might do that. Okay. That might be one of my things for 2025. But this jar probably has between 12 and 15 pieces of jewelry in it. As you can see, there's a brooch in there. There are necklaces, rings. Some of them have watches in them. All kinds of things, earrings, all the things, right? And so they can use this jewelry to match it up with the jewelry that they already have, right? But this is just a great, great, great little idea. Just a little string. Again, jars, pay $8 for 30 of them. So I was able to make a variety of these jars that we sell in our warehouse because we're popped up right now. But also they're going to also be online very, very shortly. But this is a great idea. It's just resale jewelry in a reusable jar with a great lid. And they can just open it and dump it out and go through it and say, oh, look at this, look at this. So it's all like little treasure finds inside. So that is number 10. That is number 10, where you can create something very, very special for the person that you're trying to gift. These would make great ideas for if you were doing like things for an office where you had a lot of ladies in your office and you could just give them these cute little jars with a beautiful little saying tied on it. And then they would go crazy. They'd be like, oh my God, oh my God. You know what? That's what we do when we get something cute, right? And so that is number 10. So let's go over them once more. We got gloves. You can buy them from the resale shop. Sometimes they're in great condition. A bag. So a tote bag. That's what we're calling it. Something with handles for somebody who loves books and they carry a large amount of things with them, and you always see them with a tote bag. Get something really, really nice. The one that I have in particular is a leather bag with leather straps, and so it'll make it a little more sturdy for them. Very, very inexpensive at the resale shop. So that's number 2, the tote bag. Number 3 was a wallet. A wallet that's very versatile, something that zips and holds, and it can also have a little wristlet along with it. Makes a great gift. That's number 3. Number 4 was the evening bag. And again, I paired the evening bag with a pair of metallic gold earrings, just to add a little more flair to the gift, right? So that was number 4. Number 5 was the hat and scarf set. So I'm sorry, hat and glove set. So a hat and glove set, something that you can find at a resale shop. Very, very inexpensive, that you can wrap it really beautifully, put it in a bag. People will love it. So that's number 5. Number 6 was our wide scarves. So make sure that they're wide, unless you're buying it for a man. Make sure that, it lays nice and flat. We do a lot of those for the guys. They seem to really enjoy them. And then sometimes even with the men's scarves, you can always pair it with a custom or a vintage cufflink to make it kind of like a gift set. All right. So next we did something that was a little more custom. So we had our necklace tie set, something that you can just make and put together: a necklace, a tie, and a brooch. It's just a matter of folding. It's on YouTube, y'all. Next was, you can put together kind of a gift set where it can be a classic tee, a classic graphic tee of a favorite team, a favorite band, a motorcycle club, things of that nature, and pair it with something else like a favorite mug, put a little coffee in it, and then you'll have a custom set. All right. Then we went to jewelry. Just finding a nice piece of jewelry, just depending on the person's personality. If you've noticed that they love statement pieces because you've seen them in them, then buy them a statement piece. Buy them more of what they love, right? In addition to that, you can always add a piece. So I found a ring, and this ring, normally my ring size is about a 7. If it can fit my ring size 7, pretty much it fits everybody, unless you want to do like a 8 or something like that, so they can wear it on their index finger. So that was that. And then again, you can always, these beautiful mirrors that you can find that are all stoned out. I'm adding that to the jewelry. Excuse me. Or a vintage perfume bottle. This, with a vintage perfume bottle, you could put it on a tray, wrap it, and makes for a beautiful, beautiful gift. And then finally, and lastly, the jewelry jars. Put a nice custom note on it, tie it with a ribbon, reusable jars. It's all green, y'all, and it makes an awesome gift. All right. So that is it for this segment. I hope that you got some information that'll be helpful for you during this holiday season as you're shopping and trying to gather some gifts for those that you love. It's really the sentiment that is involved in it more so than what you're giving. And so with that, I just want to say, have a happy holiday. I'm going to try to come back on, do a few more tips before the end of the year. But if I don't see you and you don't see me, have a happy holiday. Enjoy family, enjoy friends, get gifts. Don't break the bank. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.